Rachel, you have the latest issue of Tatler in front of you, and you feel it's a bit too rich for your taste?
No, the opposite. I think it's awesome. I think it's, the point of luxury brands advertising in magazines is to reach a very, very high-end audience, and I think that advertising in Tatler does exactly that, because you're not amongst mainstream brands, you're amongst, your own. You're against very mainstream, very luxury ads.
So let's see the latest issue.
The first is a trifold ad from Ralph Lauren. And it's different from the ad that Ralph Lauren uses in U.S. publications, but it's still pretty much the basic principle.
Which is?
The model in two different outfits, and then two lone product shots, and it's almost always a bag and a shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And the second is the
Tiffany's,
their new line.
Mm-hmm.
And then Louis Vuitton, of course, and their ice cream parlor inspired ad, and they took out 4 pages.
Wow. Now this is pretty similar to what we covered in W Magazine yesterday.
Right. And then the difference is that, here you would have a mainstream cosmetics brand, but instead it's Dior, which I thought was interesting. And as you go deeper in, where you'd expect to see department store sold, drugstore sold cosmetics brands, you keep seeing ultra luxury like Chanel. And then here's Miu Miu. Dolce & Gabbana.
I mean, it looks like Condé Nast is cornering the market on luxury advertising here.
Right. And another interesting thing that I noticed is that only a couple of the brands have celebrity advertising, which I think is another way that Tatler is trying to cut out the aspirational consumer. Because obviously if you have celebrities in your ads, then you're obviously trying to reach a clientele that that's aspiring to be like that celebrity, that's aspiring to the affluent lifestyle. So I think that was just another interesting point to note.
Do you think this is a subtle repositioning of Tatler to aim for a different audience, or to, if you're attracting this kind of advertiser consistently, it means that your readership is growing more affluent somehow or the other?
Right. I don't think that it's a repositioning. I just think it's kind of an enhancement of its advertising. I think that Tatler has always been among the most luxury brands. They've always had the most affluent audience, and they've always kind of attracted the most the ultra luxe brands, and I think it's just a continuation of that. And I think that advertising this in Tatler is definitely puts you in a different place than advertising in any other magazine.
So it's not a negative for them to focus on ultra luxe advertisers?
No, I mean, I think that's the audience that they're trying to get anyway.
And who cares about aspirationals? Huh?
Right.
Oh God.